Hey everyone, welcome back to our monthly Oracle Planning Update review. As you will have read in our monthly bulletin, over the course of the next 3 months, Oracle is planning to upgrade all environments on a non-hybrid Essbase version to a hybrid Essbase version. This change will affect your Essbase version used in the cloud. It will not affect your current cube configuration in your application. And what that means really is that if your application is configured to use non-hybrid cubes, this update will not change it to automatically use hybrid cubes. Now, if this is the first you're hearing about hybrid cubes or hybrid BSO, you can certainly reach out to us for more detail on that. But in today's session, we're going to be running through how you can check whether or not your Essbase version supports the hybrid block storage option or not. We'll also take a look at how to check whether your application actually has hybrid enabled or not, because just because your Essbase version supports it, it doesn't necessarily mean that hybrid is actually enabled. So what we'll be covering is checking both of those out to see whether it is supported and whether you have it enabled or not. And then for those customers that don't already have their Essbase version set up to support hybrid block storage, we will cover the steps that Oracle recommends you go through in order to prepare for this upgrade. So what I've got here for us is our testing training environment. And what I'm going to show you first is how we go to check our Essbase version and whether it supports the hybrid block storage option. So from our landing page here, if I go to my navigator and then go to the overview underneath of application, I'll land here. And from this landing page, what I want to do is click on activity reports. And then under activity reports, you'll see all of these different reports from each day, and these have detailed logs. But what I'm going to do is just click on the view next to the most recent activity report. So I click view here. What I'm going to check first is Essbase version supports hybrid block storage option. If you see that this is a yes, then what that means is that the Oracle upgrade that is happening over the course of the next 3 months will not impact you in any way. So again, if you see yes here, you have nothing to worry about. You don't need to concern yourself with the steps that we're going to show at the end of this video. Again, that's only if you see a yes here. Now, again, just because your Essbase version supports hybrid block storage, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have hybrid enabled. So if you see a yes here and you're curious whether you actually have the hybrid enabled, what you can do is if you scroll down, we're going to scroll until we get to your Essbase design metrics. Essbase design metrics will be about halfway or a little more than halfway down in this report. So I can see Essbase design metrics. And as I scroll to the bottom of this, you will see where it says hybrid enabled. If you see hybrid enabled here and a yes, that means that hybrid is already enabled in your application, and you may or may not be taking advantage of those hybrid cubes. Again, if you would like more detail on some of the benefits that hybrid provides, please reach out to us. We'd be happy to talk through it, look at your application with you, and even brainstorm some potential upgrades that can help speed up your system, decrease the application size, improve calculation times, and decrease the daily maintenance window that you go through every night. So again, what we just checked here is at the top of our activity report, we're seeing if our Essbase version already supports the hybrid block storage option. If this is a yes, you have nothing to worry about with regards to the update coming from Oracle over the course of the next 3 months. And if you scroll down and see yes here for hybrid enabled, that means you've already got hybrid enabled and you could be taking advantage of those hybrid cubes. Now, for those customers and clients that see no here, there is additional steps that need to be taken. There are additional steps that need to be taken. So what Oracle recommends you all do is, and I'll pop over to a PowerPoint to display this. What you want to do is, if you see a no here, you would come back to your overview and overview page. And from there, you would click Actions. And again, for anyone who is not already on that hybrid enabled Essbase version, When you click Actions, you will see Essbase Outline Validation here. What you'll want to do is you'll want to pre-validate the outline. What that's going to do is it's going to make sure that any member formulas in your outline, which are your hierarchies, it's going to check those, make sure that everything is compatible, that there's nothing in the upgrade that would give you any issues. And what you would see after you click to run that, it will begin pre-validating. It will run through the process of checking all member formulas in the application, and then you will get an outline pre-validation report. So this will tell you when it completes and if there are any errors found. And if you run this and you choose to run it in the background, you can always navigate back to the Actions, Essbase Outline Validation, and view that pre-validation report. That's going to give you your view here, where it will let you know if there are any errors in the outline. So again, this is only applicable to customers who check their activity report and see no for their Essbase version supports hybrid block storage option. Again, we don't anticipate this will affect the majority of customers. It really should be a smaller portion that this will impact. But again, make sure that you are checking that setting in your activity report. Come in here, run this, make sure that everything finishes okay, and you will be good to go when the time comes for Oracle to upgrade your Essbase version. So that's all we've got for you today. We thank you as always for joining us. We look forward to talking again soon. And as always, if you have any questions, please reach out to us. We're always happy to help. Have a good rest of the day.